Right, so the first thing that I usually do is I find a Pokemon that I want to build my team around. So, say, I don't know, maybe I want to build around Kyurem. Choice Specs Kyurem. So, just get your set. You can get it from Smogon. I'm pretty sure the regular Smogon sets Draco Meteor, Ice Beam, Earth Power. I'm not sure that. I'm gonna check that real quick. So I'll just go to bring up Smogon and I can get that. I'm gonna bring it up in another window and I'll drag it in here. So. Alright, so that's here. So I don't know how well you guys can see that. I'll check that. Alright, you can see that. So I got this Hidden Power Fire. I thought so. So Hidden Power Fire and was it Max Speed? Timid Max Speed. Okay. So I'm gonna just put that in, and we should be good to go. So that is basically the first part. I'm gonna put Shiny Kyurem because I like that. So next is you've got to find Pokemon that work well, and basically you're going to be able to shut down things that counter the Pokemon's built around. So this is the UU team if you didn't already realize. So I'm going to go to the underused chat, and I'm going to go to the viability, and I'm going to look, starting from the top, things that beat me as Kyurem. So first of all, Latias outspeeds me, so I'm going to need some way to beat Latias. So I'm going to put a Latias counter on my team. I'm going to go with a Alolan Muck in this instance. So let's just build a set around a Alolan Muck. Let's use the basic Pursuit Trapping set because why not? Grab that Poison Jab and the Fire Punch. And we'll just take that. Yeah, that's fine. And yep, that is pretty much it. Now we're going to be looking into this. Now I do beat Scissor on the Switch, but unfortunately Bullet Punch is going to do a lot to me. So I'm going to need a Pokemon that switches in well to Scissor, lives a hit, from Bullet Punch preferably, and then can hit back. I think I can close this chat now. Don't need it anymore. So, I need a Pokemon that can switch in on Scissor. So pretty much I've decided to go with Moltres, since you can punish multiple repeated switch-ins. And I think the regular set for this, not too sure what it is. I think it's Timid for bulky Moltres. It's like something like this, and the rest in defense, something like that. Not too sure about that, but this is like bulky Moltres. I'm gonna put some leftovers. I think I'll put not Flyblast. Let's go Will-O-Wisp, Roost, Defog. Let's just go for Flamethrower. It's not the best set, but yeah, that's what I've done. So basically that will punish Scizor whenever it wants to switch in. Alright, let's go down. Aerodactyl, Mega Aerodactyl. Mega Aerodactyl is going to do a lot of damage if it lands at Stone Edge. So let's get a strong physical wall. So let's just go with Mega Aggron. Even that Earthquake is not going to be doing much because of the filter in particular. So we've got the Heavy Slam. I do not have a Stealth Rock yet, so I'll chuck Stealth Rocks on that. I will put the EQ there, and I'll put Toxic Gun. It's nice to get those walls with the Toxic, and yeah. So it's at this point, you're probably starting to counter a lot of your opponent's team. You'll be looking at it, and I see here I'm really looking for common weaknesses. I've got a ground type weakness. Though we do have that, yeah, it's actually probably a good switch in. So basically, you just want to keep doing that. You're going to keep going through, making sure at the same time you've got a mix of offensive and defensive Pokemon. You probably want to know the definitions of each thing. So we got kind of just a full-on offensive Pokemon right here in Kyurem, kind of a wall breaker kind of deal. Here is Mark is kind of just like a tank. Main function is to get rid of Latias. Moltres is defensive, and Aggron is a pure wall, but also kind of a tank. Mix of both, because it's got the defensive tanks stats of a wall, also has the attacking stats of a tank, so you can do both. So I'm gonna keep going through here. I really want to pick up Togekiss, but unfortunately that means I've got 2 weaknesses to steal, but I do have 2 resistances, so I am going to pick up Togekiss right now as a kind of like a special defense wall. Is that really a good idea? Let's have a look. I was thinking I don't have a real good switch in to Hydreigon, and Togekiss seems like a pretty good switch in. So let's build a defensive, especially defensive set around this one. So go for a Roost, go for a Defog, Get an air slash. Just kind of get heal bells. Is that legal? I'm not sure if that's legal. Yep, it's legal, just to make sure. And let's go for specially defensive. Alright, cool. So common weakness here I notice is electric. We need a ground type. So unfortunately Glycos's just been banned. So I'm thinking Mamoswine. No, actually no, that's a bad idea. Let's think of a ground type. Kind of what offensive. We can't have a weakness to ground though, because we've already got these two. Crocodile. Crocodile's alright. Could go Crocodile. Do I have a Scarfer yet? No, I do not have a Scarfer. So Crocodile is a pretty decent Scarfer, of course. One of the more common Scarfers in the tier. Pretty good at just coming in, doing some unexpected damage. I got the Intimidate as well to weaken those Infernapes. This close combat really hurts without that. Of course, the what would I go for here? As I was saying, going for the close combat usually hurts, but I reckon I'm gonna go Aqua Tail and Fire Fang. I'm not too sure. I reckon that's about right. Alright, so this team is looking alright. Basically, maybe you want to head on. This is at the point where I would have a look at it and like kind of balance, a bit more offensive, though. Lean towards a more offensive balance, but I would go on my second account now, so I don't risk the elo on my main account, and I would test out this team, and I'd see if it was well. I'd make some adjustments. If I'd noticed during game I'm losing to a certain Pokemon, maybe I'd put a counter on it, and that's pretty much how I build a team. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, tell me if you want to see more tutorials like this, and yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next video.